Welcome to Dark Horizon Creations. I'm Mike. This time we're taking a look at the Action Force Series 3 Steel Brigade Female Trooper by Valaverse. Now, if you hadn't already, please follow, like, and subscribe to my social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get a notification of when I post new content. Tonight we're taking a look at the Action Force Series 3 Female Steel Brigade. This is a really cool action figure. I have been waiting a very long time to see this in hand, and I am blown away by how awesome this is. Now, if you're new to Action Force, you don't know anything about the Steel Brigade. Steel Brigade is a separate unit within Action Force. It is what we refer to as their QRF, or Quick Reaction Force. They are a support element within the unit itself. Their primary tasking is to support the Action Force operators during contingency operations, as well as providing a security element during assaults and raids. Now, if you already own the Series 1 Steel Brigade action figure, you realize that they are identical, except this is a female trooper with body armor designed for her contours. Taking a look inside the box, in the upper left is really cool. You've got an alternate head sculpt included. This is really awesome because the gold helmet is for an officer. Drop below that and you have two 30-round mags for the rifle. You've got multiple interchangeable hands included in there. You got a fixed blade combat knife in the lower left. Display base directly behind the action figure. In the lower right, you've got the Silencer Code Maximum 9 pistol. In the upper right, you've got the accurized AR-15 in a DMR platform and another 30-round magazine for the rifle. On the side of the packaging, you got some really cool artwork of this character. On the back, you've got more artwork of Series 3, and you've got a file card. It says Steel Brigade, codename Various, file name classified, primary MOS Special Forces, secondary skills 5 Quebec Pathfinder, Bravo 4 Sniper, 5 Whiskey Military Freefall Jumpmaster, 2 Bravo Air Assault, birthplace Various, rank affiliation Various. It says Steel Brigade is the code name for the support and extraction squadron within Action Force. Hailing back to the days in Vietnam of the Mike Force, the Steel Brigade is the only unit of its kind capable of providing an armed support element and exfil to the primary assault force during a mission. Each shooter is highly trained in small arms and small team tactics. Like the members of Action Force, the Steel Brigade shooters must also pass their own selection course, as well as mission-specific training in close quarters battle and hostage rescue. They are experts at airborne and air assault operations, with many of their members being veterans of both the 82nd and 101st Airborne Divisions. No matter the mission, when Action Force goes wheels up, the men and women of the Steel Brigade stand ready for deployment in any scenario. Okay, so here we have the Action Force Series 3 Steel Brigade Female Trooper outside of the packaging. And this is a really nice action figure. So before we begin, I do want to talk about the display base. You can see it's designed like a deck plate. It's got the Action Force logo engraved in it, and it has 4 pegs on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's also got this groove cut in it here that you see, and the reason for that groove is so that you can cut out the file card and insert it in that groove and display it with the action figure if you so choose to do so. Speaking of displaying the figure on the display base, that is awesome. You will not get that with the G.I. Joe Classified series, but you will with Action Force. And this is also an improvement over Series 1. They had some issues with the pegs on the display base fitting inside the port on the boot of the action figures. They've since remedied that with Series 2 and Series 3. Really nice action figures. Let's bring her in close so you can get a better look at her. I really love the Steel Brigade helmet. I think it is awesome. It's a really cool design. You know, just a complete self-contained unit. You can see it's got a Wilcox shroud up here for your nods. And the body armor is also incredible. I do like this. It's designed to fit her contours. It's got 2 angled 30-round mag holsters on it. If you turn around to the back, you can see that it also has a spine and rib protectors on the back of the armor. I just think that is awesome. And then you've got the pads up here to protect her back, her lungs, and it is just incredible. There is the sheath for the fixed blade combat knife. Roll around here, you see she's equipped with hard knuckle gloves. And there's the drop thigh holster for the Silencer Co. Maxim 9 pistol and your spare mags molded in there. That is really, really nice. And you can see she's got on a blue combat shirt, olive drab combat pants, and they are padded inside and out with stretch panels. Really cool. Tactical knee pads. Really cool boots. I love the design of the boots. I think they did an incredible job with this. As far as articulation, her head is on a ball joint, full range of motion with this action figure. Forward and lateral movement at the shoulder, and it will rotate at the bicep, also up here on the upper arm. Double jointed elbow, wrist rotation, and wrist pivot on these figures. They also have a butterfly joint, if you can see that there. But it is there. Torso, it's on a ball joint. It's slightly impeded by the body armor, but it is present. Down on the legs, they will actually slide down where you can adjust the position of the action figure's legs for different stances and poses. You have bicep rotation there, forward and lateral movement at the thigh, upper leg rotation. You've got double jointed knees, lower leg rotation there at the shin. The foot is on a ball joint, so it will rotate and pivot. Really, really nice all the way around. Now for those who are curious about the height of the action figure, bring out a tape measure here. And she stands approximately 6 1/4 inches tall. Now let's talk about accessories. First and foremost, I want to talk about the interchangeable head sculpt for the Commander. See, it's got gold color there on the mandible. Really, really nice all the way around. And you can pop that one off. And maybe pop this one on. I did not heat these joints or anything with a hair dryer before doing this, so yeah, I can't get it exactly to go over the ball joint, but you can see what it would look like. And I don't think there's a difference in the size of the port. Actually, the one on the left looks a little larger than the one on the right. So let's see if it will pop back on. Yeah, I can get that one back on. Okay. So you just need to heat this for about 30 seconds with a hair dryer on low setting, or you could immerse it in really hot tap water for 30 or 40 seconds, pull it out, and then dunk it in cold water, and it should go right on. Next accessory I want to talk about is the Silencer Co. Maxim 9 integrally suppressed sidearm. This is a really cool handgun. A lot of nice detail. I do like that these are ABS molded accessories. That is another thing that really makes Action Force line special. And you can come over here and just slide that all the way down into the holster. Make sure it's secure. She's ready to rock and roll. Next is the fixed blade combat knife. There's a lot of nice molded detail on these knives, from the finger grooves to the blood groove, the serrated edges on the blade. all the way around. They are really nice. You can even see the rivets in the handle. Turn her around, take that, and just push it into the sheath like so. That's really cool. Here is the DMR rifle, and the barrel broke when I removed it from the tray. And I guess I could try to glue this back on. I don't know if I can or not. I'm gonna try. But it broke off when I pulled it out. I have a couple more of these, I think. I'm not sure, from one of the other weapons packs. But still a really cool weapon. You've got the H&K 416 slimline stock, H&K 416 proprietary pistol grip here. And you've got a full key mod rail here, angled foregrip. You got a 3-to-9 scope sitting on an offset mount up top. A lot of nice molded detail. I don't care for the tan color. I like the black ones better. But still a really cool weapon. I'm just sad that the muzzle device broke off. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to glue that back on or not. Overall, this is an incredible action figure. Here's the Action Force Series 3 Steel Brigade Female Trooper by Valaverse.